Welcome back to Crystal Talk. Cynthia and I are thrilled to be here with you today talking about this super amazing stone. I know I say that all the time. This is a really beautiful stone, really great healing properties. So this stone was actually first discovered in the mountains of Russia in the 1790s. And the locals called it Orlitz, which means the eagle stone, because they noticed that the eagles in the region would carry the stone, small pieces of the stone, to their nests. So it became something the inhabitants used. They just placed small pieces of the stone in their babies' cribs, in their children's rooms, to support growing as strong and free as the great eagle. So really pretty cool background story showing you the power of this stone. Cynthia, what are we talking about?
The beautiful rhodonite. It is an absolutely gorgeous stone that you can tell from the color. It's very heart-centered, but not in your typical way. As we get into the uses, I think you'll be interested in seeing how it's just a little different, the energy of this beautiful, powerful stone.
Absolutely. This is a stone that aligns with the root and heart chakras. So it really provides this amazing grounding, loving energy. It also aligns with fire and earth. So it has this like balance of grounding and passion, like the spark and a grounding energy. So really, really a cool stone with this energy that kind of meshes together and brings these different aspects together for you to benefit from. So what are the benefits of this stone, Cynthia?
This is a stone of love, as we said. But the way that it works is it brings you the strength and the self-confidence that it's not about so much about self-love as it is about love of others and bringing that attraction for you to others and others to you, more of a relationship stone, perhaps. It, as I said, it does promote that self-value and self-love. It has the unique ability to fully clear, stimulate, and reactivate your heart. So as you can imagine, it's very powerful as far as the heart chakra is concerned, but that the attachment to the root that Katie described it helps stabilize. So you have that sense of security with it as well. It reduces anxiety. Interestingly enough, although it's not tied to any of the higher chakras, it does strengthen your psychic abilities. It helps bring us energy, and physically it supports your heart and your circulatory system as well as your endocrine system. So, some really powerful benefits in that direction too. What do you think, Katie?
Well, I think, you said it strengthens your psychic abilities. And the reason it does that is because it has that grounding ability, right? It works with the root chakra. We often forget that we need to be grounded and centered to access those psychic abilities. You need that, right? And so the stone provides that grounding energy, but it also provides this energy of love, which encourages acceptance. And when we're not in this space of acceptance, sometimes we question what comes through in our psychic abilities. We question what's happening, what we're seeing or what we're feeling or what's coming through. And so the stone supports you in kind of grounding and stabilizing, but also embodying this unconditional love and acceptance for who you are and what's coming through, and just listening to that, just experiencing it instead of questioning it or doubting it or any of those things. And so I bet that's why it's strengthening your psychic abilities.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's really cool that we're talking about this, because there's these underlying benefits of all the stones we talk about that don't necessarily come through when we talk about it, but because we're interconnected, it gets that amazing effect on these different parts of us as well. So really, really cool. I use Rhodonite for meditating to access joy in body, mind, and soul, for heart healing and emotional balance. Really, really a beautiful stone to process grief, to process regret, to process forgiveness. I also would recommend using it with a supported bridge pose, which is like taking a rolled blanket or a yoga block and placing it under your hips and allowing your hips to rest on the toes, and then placing the stone on your heart to encourage a grounded flow of energy through your heart, kind of grounding that love into your body, grounding it down. Really, really an amazing and beautiful way you can use the stone. Cynthia, what are some other ways that we can use this stone?
Well, to wearing it or carrying it in your pocket to bring hope and love of others. It does make a beautiful jewelry. It's usually got some veining in it, a little gray or black veining with that pink, and it's quite lovely in jewelry. You place it anywhere in your home that you want to bring in that loving energy. You want to feel that. And in Feng Shui, it's used, as we've been talking about, for balance. It especially balances the yin and the yang energy. Place it in your bedroom or a shared space to help strengthen the bonds with your partner. And of course, put it in your roller balls and use it with essential oils.
Of course. And what are those essential oils we can use it with?
Well, as we've talked about before, you pick the intention that you have for the stone, and then you align the oils with it for use that you want to reach that intention. If it's love, then my suggestion would be that you try rose, geranium, or marjoram. Self-acceptance would indicate perhaps bergamot, patchouli, jasmine. Harmony, the beautiful feeling of everything in rhythm, can be supported with lavender, lemon, or sandalwood. If that intuition that we talked about before is the direction you want to go, then bring in the clary sage, the litsea, or the blue tansy. Blue tansy in particular is one that's not much known about. It's amazing for the skin, but it also is very supportive of your intuitive abilities. Physically, if you're working on heart and circulation support, marjoram again, ylang-ylang, or cypress are going to be great partners for that. And the endocrine system, look at clary sage, fennel, or melissa, which are good ones for that. As we've said before, once you get more familiar with the oils, these that we give you are by no means all that can be used. These are just good places to start. Always listen to your intuition. Your body will tell you what it wants and needs if you just get in a place of quietness and listen.
Absolutely. So true. And you can too, as you pair the crystal, the gemstone with the oils, you can also add a mantra to it, just adding that extra layer. Some mantras I like to use are: I release old wounds and open my heart to all forms of love. I am living the life I was meant to live. And you can really create any kind of mantra that aligns with your intention. What words are coming to you, right? What words are flowing to you, and pairing that with the oil and the stone when you use them together. Really, really a great way. Rhodonite is a barrier harmonizer stone. And what that means is it has this incredible ability to help you focus and amplify your efforts to keep undesirable elements from your life, to keep them out of your life, while also distributing your energy in a balanced way, in a long-term way. So you're not putting all your energy to this eliminating the undesirable elements, but it's supporting you in balancing your energy so it can kind of be pushed out into all the areas of your life that you need it to. So it's really, really a cool stone that it does that, because not all stones are barrier harmonizers. And this has been a highly esteemed stone used in jewelry. Cynthia said, great stone to wear, a favorite among the Russian czars. So it's been, a popular stone in Russia for a long time. And it's actually declared the official gemstone of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts in 1979. So that was an interesting fact, I thought. And it aligns with Nizaba, the Sumerian knowledge goddess and goddess of palace archives. She was a writer, a scribe, an activist, and an architect. So pulls in that element of knowledge as well with this stone, as it brings in that love, that grounding energy. Such an amazing stone to use. Cynthia, do you have anything else you want to add about rhodonite?
No, I really don't. I think we've covered it fully. If you'd like the PDF that we've put together of this, then just put a note in the comments below, PDF or whatever you want to say, and we'll get it out to you right away. Do you have anything else you want to add, Katie?
I think we've covered it all. This is a stone I really like to use in jewelry. I really like to use this stone because it has such that powerful, grounding, loving energy, which I believe is something we all need all the time because we get so spaced out in life. So really a cool stone to bring into your toolbox of crystals and gemstones to use. And thanks for being here today. We will meet you here next week.